Oh, right. We have a very unique strategy for you today, and I'm really looking forward to casting this one for you. Why am I looking forward to casting this one for you as I move the camera left, right, upside down? Because this is a super Hussite wagon strategy with Bohemians. Are they any stronger than regular Hussite wagons? No. But they are super because they produce super fast. How do they produce super duper fast? Well, you can have the Turk ally give you a 25% bonus to the construction speed of any gunpowder unit, which Hussite wagons fall under. And with the Berber unique tech, you can get another 25% bonus to any castle unit that gets constructed. Now, I think that's a 50% faster construction, or maybe it's more, maybe it's less because it's 25% and then it's 25% off the spirit of the law. Do something about this. I don't know how much faster it actually is or how this actually stacks. And then with conscription, holy moly, if you pick that up in Imperial Age, those Hussite wagons will be producing in a matter of succulent seconds. The goal here is just to overwhelm the opponent with Hussite wagons. That means that you're going to go a little bit slower. In order to get the resources to keep up with that crazy production, the Turk player is going to use a second one of their bonus size. They collect more gold stuff. So with all of the additional gold that they have, they will send it to the Bohemian player to keep constructing, and then the Berber player will send all of the wood stuff that is required in order to keep making those Hussite wagons. I think you get the basic idea at this point, so let's speed this bad boy up just a wee little bit. Of course, Capture H does not allow me to go any faster than I'm already going. It's fine, don't worry about it. We can focus on this whole scout ordeal. Oh, so cool. Oh, yeah, he's gonna get him. Oh, no, it's actually just guarding his own. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Worrying about other things that I can talk about. Oh, the second part of this strategy, which is relatively important, is that the Turk player goes for light cav. Why should they go for light cav? Because light cav counter mangoes as well as monks, which obviously counter the Hussite wagons. But you'll see that the amount of mass of Hussite wagons that you get out is in flipping sane due to the faster production speed. So much so that Seamless is just going to run as forward as he possibly can to then harass first their pocket and then all of the flanks. Why first the pocket and not the flanks? First, he could go around. He could go teal then blue. Sorry, teal then green then blue. But instead he's going to go straight to green because green is most likely to go for a crazy boom. And you don't want to have paladins up against Hussite wagons. Dropping it on the stone will allow for additional castles to be constructed. Even though they're super duper fast, you are going to want to have 2 or 3 castles out. It is also a little bit of a. Oh wow! I didn't know I could do that on Capture Age. I'm mucking about with Capture Age quite a bit. You can see that I have the meme team over here. Opponents, Hussite wagons. That's the name of this. Woohoo! Let's speed this bad boy up just a little bit. I'm very big on the speed it up. I don't want to sit around. I want to get to the main gist. I'm constructing the stables. I know that I didn't go over the exact build order for each civilization as I keep hitting the wrong button. I wanted to slow the speed down, not rewind. If I hit the minus key, I go back. Maybe I should do a video on all the cool little hotkeys that you can do on Capture Age, but maybe that will be in a different video. Oh, look at this. There's so many Hussite wagons. There are a total of 15 Hussite wagons on the field being double produced. Now I am going to slow it down just a bit because look at this destruction that is going to go down. It is 2 military units from our opponents, which is both of their scouts, versus a bajillion Hussite wagons. Now I'm slowly starting to add in light cav as well. He immediately goes for the siege workshop in order to counter the Hussite wagons, but the TCs, they really don't do anything against these things. You could potentially run the villagers in on the Hussite wagons and try to attack them in that fashion, but with enough of them, they're just gonna get obliterated before they even come close. If you have enough of them, you can even take down TCs. They're not really anti-TC, but they can stand underneath TCs, and yeah, that is pretty dang skippity bad, if I do say so myself. The light cav also great for cleaning up any additional stuff. You can see the tributes being sent. I am sending the gold, and Beeves is sending the wood. He also had to construct that castle to get the unique tech, so now they are producing 25% faster, 25% faster. So I think that's 50% faster, but once again, Spirit of the Law, we need your help in order to clear it up. We figured that we did enough damage onto green, even though he still has a couple of TCs left. It's fine, don't worry about it. Go to teal and make him feel the Hussite wagon power. We got the power, you see. Meanwhile, Civs is actually going to get raided by the teal player, which is pretty funny in my opinion. But they have to come back because he has so many Hussite wagons. Just look at this. 40 Hussite wagons obliterate absolutely everything. It doesn't matter that you have Cumans and faster producing step lancers. You're just dead. You're just absolutely roasted. And blue is like, oh god, what do I do against this onslaught? Well, thankfully he's Britain's, and he's gonna get some British longbowmen, because British longbowmen clearly counter 40 bajillion Hussite wagons, triple castle production. And just look how fast those little red balls on the top fill up. They're just producing and producing and producing and producing. What I really love about Capture Age is that after this we can see how fast the Hussite wagons increase. He can't even keep producing from them. He doesn't have enough resources to keep up with the insane production. Has way too much wood in terms of gold, so he could actually sell some of that wood. If you're floating a whole bunch of wood, that might be a good thing to do. And yeah, that's a GG moment if I've ever seen it. These guys are gonna break in over here, or petards, or whatever. It's fine, don't even worry about it, don't overthink it. Super fun strategy in my opinion, which really abuses the stacking of multiple civ bonuses together. The KD absolutely insane. 41 and 14. The military production just through the roof. Nutty, buddy. Absolutely nutty. We've played this a couple of times. I want to see the total resources collected. There you go. And society. Yeah, you don't need a whole bunch of vills. APMs! Who has the fastest APMs? It was Civs! He was clicking like a madman. I've been out for a while, so my APMs are triggity dang trash. I'm thinking whether or not I should show you one more game that we played. Let me do it. Turn back to map. Just as a bonus game over here. Do 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 do. Everybody knows you. Choo 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 choo. Say must, don't you know? Boop 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 boop. This one is interesting because we kind of messed up the positioning. Civs is in the pocket position. I think it's most advantageous to put them in a flank spot. Why? Because the Berber should be one of the flanks. They can easily drop a castle in order to defend, and then the Bohemian player can drop a castle relatively forward on a stone somewhere. I'm looking for a forward stone. There's no forward stone in the middle. It's fine, but they could drop it on a stone somewhere and then put pressure on their side and potentially go all the way around with their Hussite wagons. I particularly like this one because it went a little bit longer. It was a little bit more crazy, more intensified. I think Bees was under some pressure from the Italians, if I don't remember. It just went slightly longer, and it was pretty dang skippity fun. So what do you do if you want to do this build order yourself? I think you just go 26 pop up to Castell Age, and that is pretty dang skippity good. For the Turk player, you should go for a 24 pop and up rim. Initially, you're going to sling a whole bunch of gold, but you want to keep expending your farming eco, that way you can support with additional light cap. If they're going heavy into mangonels, it is worth just making a whole bunch of it. Oh yeah, I got tower rushed in this one. I forgot about that. I did get tower rushed. Now, I don't really care if I get tower rushed all that much because I just bring the house. For those of you who ever struggle with a tower rush, just send absolutely everybody. Who cares? You're eventually going to clean it up because they have like what? 6 villagers, 10 villagers, whatever it is. You have 20 plus Villigares. They ain't going to break through on you. Come on back. Come on back to the other side. Beast is even getting some kills over here on blue, like, hello, that's very swellow, and gets another one, and keeps the scout alive. Very nicely done. We have that forward market as well as a forward blacksmith, because why wouldn't you? Love this house in the wall as well. That is prime real estate. That reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender, like Ba Sing Se, where you had that amazing wall. Going very far forward here because he was in the pocket position. Definitely slower than what we would have liked to have seen. I don't mean to be mean. 3 wolves attacking Steamos as well, just to make him a little bit slower to drop this. But you simply overwhelm them with numbers, which is amazing. I think. I just think it's so fun. It's not my regular rush strat, but it's an alternative rush. Oh, that wolf. That wolf just absolutely ate a cannonball. And it makes me so happy to see the amount of Hussite wagons that you can produce with this strategy. I think adding in petards as well is very nice. As the Turk, you're going to want to pick up both of the gold upgrades, and you're going to want to pick up the unique tech for Bohemians as well. I forget if they have a unique tech that you need to speed up the production of the thing. Somebody in the comments is going to tell me you've done this completely wrong. That's a lot of petards, maybe even too many petards. Now he runs in over here to do a whole bunch of damage to the Kuman Boomin player, who was booming on 4 TCs, mind you. Like, holy moly, that's a lot of TCs. And this is exactly what you want to avoid. You need to group all of these Hussite wagons together, because together they are strong, individually they are weak, and villagers do relatively well against them in small numbers. But now that the light cav are in there as well, oh man, TCs are getting eaten. Castle drop, it's Panic Castle, getting a whole bunch of additional vills, but it is time to roll. We need to get more value out of these guys and drop it on the opponents. Look at this, running into this castle. The castle is going to get denied at 69%. Nice. Very nice. And now he realizes, oh god, this is going to be relatively bad once everything runs straight into my base. The monk defense not going to work on light cav. 1 or 2 knights versus 36 Hussite wagons. You can see that this one was a little bit slower, a little bit more competitive, because we made some mistakes. This was the first time we ran it. The one before was the second time we ran it, and every single time we run a new strategy, as Teal is running desperately to all different sides of the map, getting murdered by light cav as well. Oh god, look at this over here. That is brutalage. One knight trying to desperately defend those villagers, but not going to help. We just run away from that knight. It's fine, don't worry about it. More petards coming out. Why? They're gonna go to blue. Choo choo! Imperial Age now coming in, and once the elite Hussite wagon comes out, that's going to be very booed. I don't think actually there was any pressure from blue, or sorry, the Italian onto me. I thought there was in this game, but I play so many games, sometimes I get them mixed up. Rooney. Oh, cool, you're gonna go for stables. We're gonna kill all of your villagers that are making those barracks. I said stables, but I meant barracks. And now we are in, and there's no way that he's possibly going to keep out 80 elite Hussite wagons. Holy guacamole. They have 35 kills already. Fortified wall comes in. Oh my god. F. Can we just appreciate how many Hussite wagons are on your screen right now? 69. Very nice. Seamus was like, I need multiple control groups to keep up with the number of Hussite wagons that are here. Green finally getting back into the battle, but it's too little, too late. Blue is absolutely demolished. I say absolutely a lot in this particular cast. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely crazy. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely hazy. Cavalier counter? I don't think so, because your Cavalier are massively too slow. Or too low in numbers would have probably been a better thing to say, but it didn't really rhyme as well as I... It's fine. Don't worry about it. Holy guac. Things are just melting. There used to be a mill over here. It's fine. GG is called. And a quick look at the statistics will reveal a crazy military production. It just spirals so quickly out of control. And once you have that critical mass, yeah, a couple of times here where some Hussite wagons were lost unnecessarily. Oh, there is a... Yeah, it's Wagenburg tactics that you need to get in order to have them produce faster from the Bohemian as well. So it's a stack, 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 Turkish bonus, Berber bonus, and the Bohemian bonus. Let's see if we can find the Turk bonus. It's Kashba. I don't know exactly the cost of that, nor did I actually pronounce that right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Cumans, man. Cumans. They be boomins. They really do be boomins. But when all your teammates are dead, all my friends are dead, push me to the edge, it doesn't even matter. I hope you guys understood relatively the build. I know it's not an exact build order, but it comes down to Bohemians make a whole bunch of castles, Turks make a whole bunch of light cap and send all of the gold to the Bohemians, and then Berbers get the unique tech from the castle that you place defensively, and then send a whole bunch of wood to the Bohemian for infinite Hussite wagons. Poop Lord out.